My name is Amanda Wright, and I am the hostess and founder of Wright and Black.
You have to work 10 times harder, and even if you already have worked 10 times harder, no matter where it's at, that is still not enough.
I feel like I always have to tone down, especially at work. There's not a lot of black people at my job. I always feel like I have to act a certain way, and this is where you code switch, right?
I'm in a society filled with people who ignore me, take my resources, don't care about me. So it's dangerous at times. I feel like I can't really trust other people. I can only trust myself and my instincts and what my parents taught me, and also including my parents and family.
People automatically find us powerful because we're black and we're women, and some people actually understand the struggle. But the majority of the time, it's like being in a freak show and you being the star of the show, where everybody's always staring at you. It's either you're being stared at because people are scared, or being stared at because you're being sexualized, or being scared at because you're so different, or in my case, when I have my hair like this, being stared at, or people touching my hair without consent. So it's all in all really frustrating, and with everything that we go through because we're black and we're women on top of that, that intersectionality usually is not fun.
I think no one wants to validate black women's feelings, and because we're so passionate, they want to label us like over-exaggerating. But when you stand up for something you believe in, you put your whole heart into it, and no one's gonna fight a half-ass fight. So I think it's easier to call us angry and overreacting than accept the facts that we're speaking on and understand where we're coming from and actually listen to us.
We're constantly being ignored. So the moment I say I want my voice heard, it's a problem. It's sad to say, but people can't handle the real conversations and can't have conversations with people that don't look like them for some reason, because we've been in this system of things for too long.
The first person who came to my mind was Serena Williams. Whenever we react a certain way, we are looked at as aggressive, bossy, bitchy, rude, ignorant, and that's just what society has, stereotyped black women as, the angry black women.
I'm vexed, but I can't sit here and express it, because I'm going to prove to you guys that I'm upset. I am that angry black woman.
There's no ebony alert, there's just amber alert. So when we go missing, we're just gone and nobody's fighting for us. And so we're always labeled the angry black women because we're always asking for better. We're always asking for a change because we're hurting. And people just don't understand that.
Like, a lot of people sometimes just put on this whole mask, of who you're not, and it affects all of us. I'm now coming to realize, though, it doesn't matter, like, people are gonna dislike you, like you, for whoever you are.
When I was first going to my high school, because there were so many white kids, I thought that I had to be a white kid to get respect and for people to treat me nicely. But then eventually I learned that people are going to treat you how they want to, no matter your skin color, your race, what language you speak.
I was in a predominantly white school, and it was times when I was like the only black girl in class. So I definitely felt like I couldn't, be myself, because I felt like if I would be myself, I would either come off as ratchet or, just the black girl.
But some black women have this idea that we can't be who we want to be at certain times. Because, all right, for example, say my name is Ivana, by the way. So having that name, I don't think anyone was gonna think, oh, automatically this is a black woman. They could think it's a Russian woman for anything, you know. My name is doesn't tie into any type of culture automatically. But if I write I'm black in my application for a job and I submitted it, they would probably call me back or not, because I am a black woman, or that I have the name I have, you know. And it's also, it ties in with the idea of having the economic idea with your name and being connected to a certain culture. There's more to me than who I appear and who I identify as. Everyone has their, you know, many personalities, and everyone has their little flaws in who they are. But automatically, it does not have to do with the idea of who I am and who I portray myself as or who I identify myself as. I feel like people tend to forget that, and they tend to just act on appearance.
Yes. Yeah. It's a constant fight, because even, you know, where I go to school, it is predominantly white, and even the black people that I am around are whitewashed. So a lot of times it's like, even when it comes down to my hair, I'm very confident about my hair, but then certain days I have to think about, yo, do I want my hair being touched today? Do I really feel like answering questions about how I got my hair so puffy today? Or in certain places where I feel like I have to change my dialect, I have to change the way that I speak. Because around my friends, yo, like I talk like this. Like I'm from New York, you feel me? So I'm not all proper. But like in class or in school or at work, I feel like I have to talk like this. I have to soften my voice. I have to use vocabulary words just so white people can feel more comfortable. Because then I don't want to be labeled as uneducated or, you know, yeah.
I always get it the worst from black men. I don't know why. It's very disrespectful and I don't like it, but they're usually the more aggressive catcallers. I do get it from white men as well, but it's rare.
It's honestly sad to say, but it's definitely black men. And I think that needs to change. Like, the fact that I'm scared of my own fellow people walking down the block, bro, that shit is sad. You know, like I'm sitting here like even scared to walk down the street with a group of guys on the corner. You know, like, and it's sad because then I feel like black men are just like playing into the stereotype. Yeah.
I have never been catcalled by a Hispanic person, white person, Asian. It's only been black men. If they see like a white woman walking down the street, they're not gonna catcall them the way they catcall us. So it's just like, why do it to us if you're not gonna do it to them?
Older, way older than I am, grown, probably got kids that are damn near over my age, catcalling me. I don't want nothing to do with you and your old self, please.
When we are angry, it's a problem. Like, we can't express our emotions, and that's the problem why certain black women act the way they do, because they feel that society has put this label upon them, so they have to act a certain way.